All right, maiden voyage with Justin towing.
Man, guys, first time towing with the new Cummins and ZF Torque Flight, aka Powerline.
Yeah,
I'm excited, man. This is amazing. So, Josh, this is your trailer.
Yep, my camper.
35 foot.
35 foot, and sitting as she is right now, she's just under 10,000.
And we've already done some towing today, so this is just lightweight right here, but still good to see how it does. Now, you got to go back to Truck Stuff's channel because he shows you how to get your truck ready to tow when it's under 40 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So you got to check out that video.
If you notice now, we are
at
154 degrees on the transmission. There's the rest of all of your temperatures and pressures. So she's thoroughly warmed up.
Oh yeah. Man, it's like, because you have the air suspension, it's like it's not even back there. That's the best thing about Ram trucks right now. If you get 3/4 ton, 1 ton, you get air suspension option. And I would just check that box every time.
Exactly. That way you don't have to worry about using weight distribution bars and all that other crap. Putting on an aftermarket air system that, yeah, they work good. I have one on my half ton.
Yeah.
It does exactly what it's supposed to do all the time.
Yeah. You know what else works too? The exhaust brake.
This exhaust brake is amazing, isn't it?
Oh man. But you know, made it with this 8-speed. We're sitting in 7th gear right now. I'm just gonna give it 50% here. Drop down to 5th gear at 20 PSI for the boost. And it's just climbing.
It wants to pull more.
This is lightweight right here.
You can tell this engine is like, is that all?
You see, with the mega cab too, see, that's something else with stability. So air suspension, and when you get mega cab, you get a little bit longer wheelbase compared to like the regular crew cab short bed. So stability is there too, because I had a mega cab too, and I'm telling you, this is almost like having a long bed truck, almost.
Yeah, it's, I think 6 or 8 inches away from being a long bed.
Yeah, and hopefully in the future when Ram decides to redesign this cab and bed, I mean, they could get, if they keep the mega cab it is, potentially we'll see a little bit more wheelbase with this truck too.
I don't think we'll ever see a long bed mega cab from factory.
I don't think so either.
It's just, for today's parking lots, it is way too long.
Yeah, but instead of having a 6'4" bed, maybe like a 6'8", 6'9", right?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Well, you know, my GM has a 6'10" bed. Yeah,
because they wanted more bed capacity over the rest of them.
And they got it too, and it makes a big difference too.
It does, especially when you're hauling stuff in the bed of your truck. Even like when you're going camping. I mean, you have all your support equipment. You have generator, gas tanks, firewood, probably a whole bunch more lawn chairs because the rest of the family and friends are going to come join you.
Yeah.
You know, just all of the stuff that you don't store all the time in your camper.
Yeah. You know what else is something that I noticed about this truck that I thought would be a problem that's not? The 342 rear. No.
I don't notice any problem with that.
I thought for sure, I said, oh, they didn't give it an option. Because at least for the dually, I thought maybe they'll give it a 373 option. Nope. Now, I will say, though, if someone wants to run 37s,
that's where you're going to have the issue where people are going to be re-gearing is when they're running a much bigger tire combination.
Yeah, but the 8-speed does a lot of the work. I mean, yeah, the 8-speed is going to do most of the work anyways. But regardless of it, I like the idea of having a little bit lower gearing out back if I do go with a taller tire. Because you are changing it.
You're changing a lot.
Yeah. And like you said earlier, you know, because of the steps being closer, you have more power in every gear. And it does hold the gears a lot better. I mean, I've only seen 6th and 7th gear so far. That's all I've seen so far. I have not seen it really drop below that. I mean, right now we're going up a little bit of a grade. And I have more than enough power to maintain my speed here. I mean, I'm only at like 30% throttle right now. So,
yeah, it just holds it.
Yeah. So here's the question, though. Are we going to miss the Eisen?
The Eisen has its place.
Yeah.
So I think they're still going to be producing the Eisen in the 4500 and 5500 in some applications. I think the power line is going to be most of the stuff you're going to see at the dealership is the power line, but I think you're still going to be able to order some of those bigger, especially for like ambulances and rollback tow trucks. But I could be wrong. The last I heard, they were still going to offer the Eisen, but I've already worked on one 5500, a 25 5500, and well, our buddy Brett, who tows cross country, hot shot, and his is a power line. So
and he's already done his 60,000 mile maintenance.
We already did the trans service on that, which video to follow. We're trying to locate some of the footage. Probably going to have to actually jump underneath this one and refabricate some of that footage so that we can get that video out for you guys.
You got to show them this really quickly because this is the standard mirror here.
So there's standard view on the mirror.
So if you have a GM truck, this is all you see. So I just turn mine off. Whenever I'm towing, I always turn mine off like that.
And then
this is insane.
When you give it that and you split the view, now you see down both sides of the trailer.
That is so nice. You can keep that trailer in between the line. Like going around this curve, watch this. You still have line of sight of that white line too. You see that, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Line of sight of that and your inside corner.
Yep.
Now, when you add in the back camera on the trailer, this will split into three, where the middle will be behind the trailer, and then you'll get your blind spots on your trailer.
Wow. Yeah, that I think Ram, if you never had a chance to tow with the Cummins, this engine loves to tow, and you can really tell that. So, are we gonna miss the Eisen? I don't think so. I mean, the Eisen was a great transmission. I didn't see many failures with them. Obviously, if someone's tuning their truck, I mean, you're rolling the dice regardless. And if you're adding more than 50 horsepower, you're definitely rolling the dice on Eisen because they can't handle much more.
We've seen a lot more failure rate in the newer years of the Eisen, just because from the manufacturer they were detuning the Eisen to the point where it was a more comfortable shift for the consumer, the end user. Is that's the one biggest complaint about the Eisen transmission has been how stiff it shifts. So they started detuning it, and they just destroyed that transmission because that transmission's been around for 50 years in heavy equipment application, and that transmission it wants to work. But when you soften it up and make it shift like a grandma, you're gonna have problems with it.
Yep. Oh yeah, this truck is amazing. I mean, the temperatures, the oil temps at 203. I'm sure in the future Mr. Gale Banks is gonna surprise us with some updates, because that trans pan on this thing is just, I think it's a disappointment personally.
Plastic trans pan, we need to get that out of there, and we need to get that Banks.
Yeah, built-in filter, which hopefully they'll come up with a solution for that too, because...
No, this one didn't have a built-in. Remember when we did Brett's truck, it has a replaceable filter.
Oh, it did? Okay. I thought it had it built into the housing.
No, that's on the 8 HP 70s and 75s that are in the 1500s.
Oh, got you. Yeah, you guys probably can see it's really bumpy on this road, but this truck, you don't feel that in the steering wheel. Ram has done a great job. This is like the best towing pickup. It's not because I'm a Ram fanboy, it's just the truth. Like, I've towed with my GMC and it's great too. I'm not saying it's not, but this engine, this transmission is just the best. And I'm willing to bet you reliability is going to be here at the top of the list, simply because the ZF transmission is nothing new. Kenworth's been using it, and it's not a medium duty transmission that you can't live with day to day like the Eisen. The Eisen was great for towing. Unlike like Josh said, it was really hard. Even for me, like it shifted wonky. And so this new combination is the way to go. In the future, we'll have to take up the 6% grade though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys like to hear my impressions. This is it right here?
Yep.
Thank you. But yeah, man. Thank you for this.
For sure.
This was definitely worth it.
Next time we get some more time and we can take this up Harley's or something like that, we'll definitely latch onto it and make that video.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, and then we'll have to bring my truck too. Just to kind of give us some, you know. I mean, it's not fair for you.
Yeah, it's not a fair comparison. But it'll give us the idea, you know.
Oh, it goes away?
Yeah, just keep on going up. We'll go around the block.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll at least give a comparison to before and after. See? You're going up a hill and it wants to go.
It wants to go. It's like, oh, yes! Yeah, these trucks like to be hot and they like to go fast. They like to get that. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is how you use a diesel truck anyways because of that DPF. I mean, your DPF sitting at 0% right now. I
have only seen that thing hit 30% one time. It's only gone into 2 active regens and you can smell it. The exhaust gets pretty hot and you can smell it every time it does it. But we're, what, 2,600 miles? 25, 24. And, oh yeah, when you turn on your blinkers, I've got it set to where it turns your blind spot on, by the way. And that is such an awesome feature.
It is.
But it does a few passive regens here and there, but you'll literally see that jump up to 10, 20% and then drop right back down to 0.
Yeah, that's nice.
This whole day so far with us towing this thing around, we haven't seen it come off of 0 at all.
And we've been idling a few times here and there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate this, brother. Thank you.
For sure.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out Truck Stuff. See you guys in the next one.
Talk to you later.
I thought about this on the way home from Josh's house, and I want to make this point before I end off the video. I've had a chance to own a lot of GM trucks, Gen 1, Gen 2 L5Ps. I've driven a lot of high output power strokes, towed with them, standard output power strokes. And one thing they all have in common is they have a lot better acceleration. And I always notice this whenever I drive this truck, you know, especially with all the upgrades I've done. I mean, this truck is dangerous when it's towing a trailer. It's just a lot more power than I'm used to. Now, with that being said, the Cummins does not have as much horsepower as the V8s, but the biggest disadvantage that the Cummins has is its design. If you don't know, because of the inline 6 design, it is a taller engine, right? So you have a longer stroke, and that hurts the RPM. So when you drive a Cummins, the first thing you'll notice is it doesn't RPM like the V8s do. So it doesn't feel as fast. And it's true, it's not as fast, because if you've seen the drag races online or on YouTube, Cummins typically comes in last place. And if you put a trailer behind them, some guys get angry, especially those Ram fanboys out there will get angry. Well, if you put a trailer behind the truck, it'll be faster. And the truth is, it ain't faster. But it's not about speed. And I think that's the biggest issue that a lot of people have with towing. I don't care about speed when I'm towing. I love consistency of the power delivery. And that is where the Cummins wins. A lot of people will tell you that the Cummins is slow, doesn't have any power. It's not true. It's just they don't understand how the Cummins works. And I'm not fanboying for the Cummins. I just think that out of all my years of towing, I've had a chance to tow cross country with 2 GM trucks, Gen 1, Gen 2 L5Ps, and they're great. But there's something about the Cummins power delivery. It's like linear. I can't explain it. It's consistent. Whenever you need the power, it's there. It's not too much. It's not too little. It gets the job done. And with the new 8-speed transmission, you have more power in every gear. So that is where I think the Ram wins. I would love to see Ford and GM build an inline 6 diesel option against the V8 and see what people pick. I would love for them to do that. But we know that's not going to happen because that's a lot of, you know, R&D to build a second diesel option. But I hope this video was helpful. Last thing is, obviously we mentioned it in the video, the exhaust brake is just amazing. And it's, again, consistency. You don't have to worry about downshifting to get that transmission RPM till you get that exhaust brake. It just comes on in dual stage. That's where I think GM is really missing the boat. They don't have a dual stage exhaust brake to this day. And that's something that maybe we need to do more videos on, because hopefully when they redesign this truck soon, they'll add that to that new generation of Duramax. But yes, Be on the lookout for some more towing videos. Hopefully Josh and I can get out. Maybe we can get some heavier trailers so we can really put that truck to work. And who knows, maybe I can find another GM product or Ford product to put up against this truck in the future. Peace.